The Prime Minister was just thanking me again for what we did in Jerusalem with respect to the embassy. That's been something that I guess was controversial, but it's turned out to be very positive in many ways, and a lot of progress has been made in many other areas. We are with you. We are with Israel 100%. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President, what are you?
This is a manifold thank you. First, thank you for your strong words yesterday in the General Assembly against the corrupt terrorist regime in Iran. You back up your strong words with strong actions. And I think the fact that you have brought American sanctions to bear has cut the cash machine of Iran and its campaign of carnage and conquest in the Middle East. I think, and I say this objectively, that the American-Israeli alliance has never been stronger. It's stronger than ever before under your leadership. And I look forward to working with you and your team to advance our common interests, security, prosperity, and peace with Israel's neighbors and for the region. And we can do it with you.
Mr. President, when are you going to present your peace plan?
There's nothing I would rather do than see peace between Israel and the Palestinians. I think lots of good things are happening. It will take a little time, as you know. It's taken plenty of time, many decades, and nothing's happened. But a lot of good things are happening. Actually, by taking off the table the embassy moving to Jerusalem, that was always the primary ingredient as to why deals couldn't get done. Well, now that will also mean that Israel will have to do something that will be good for the other side. We're working on deals. I think that I really believe something will happen. They say it's the toughest of all deals. When they talk about tough deals, they always say Israel and the Palestinians. That's the toughest of all deals. It is a dream of mine to be able to get that done prior to the end of my first term. I don't want to do it in my second term. Well, that's a big chip that they got. I took probably the biggest chip off the table. And so obviously we have to start, we have to make a fair deal. We have to do something. Deals have to be good for both parties. Otherwise you don't have a deal and you don't have a lasting deal. So something will have to be done, but that's a very big chip. Israel got the first chip, and it's a big one. There's no question about it.
Palestinians, will they come back to the table?
Absolutely. 100%. As you know, we were paying them $550 million a year. Now we're paying them nothing a year because we were, for years and years, we were being abused by the leadership of the Palestinians and giving them all of this money. So now we're not. But that will start up again, and it'll start up. I look forward to it because they use it for some purposes that are good and some purposes that are not good and not acceptable. So, yeah, they're absolutely coming back to the table, and they want to come back to the table. I like two-state solution. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think works best. I don't even have to speak to anybody. That's my feeling. Now, you may have a different feeling. I don't think so, but I think two-state solution works best. I want to have a plan, Steve, that is solid, understood by both sides, really semi-agreed to by both sides before we start a negotiation. Yes, I would say over the next 2 to 3 to 4 months, something like that. That would be the time that I'd like to at least release the plan. It is a very complex situation, but I think we have some brilliant ideas that have never been thought of before, ideas that are good for both parties. And again, it has to be good for both parties.
Thank you. We're done.